15 minutes, I don't get a new subscriber. But if you subscribe, every 15 minutes, I would get that new notification from someone new. You should do it. Why? Because I told you. And why not? It's free. I'm just kidding. I mean, I'm not kidding about subscribing, but you know what I mean. Every 15 minutes, does that click something in your brain? Maybe something that correlates with high school, drinking, maybe some possible driving, under the influence. Yeah, if it still doesn't ring a bell, I grew up with this in my school, but I didn't have like my school participate in this. I just had to watch it in class and be like traumatized in like 7th grade, and I was like, what even is alcohol? But a lot of schools do this. They do this every 15 minutes, like drinking and driving accident, and it is actually really intense. Like, drinking and driving is intense, and I think they're doing it in such an intense and brutal way to scare you. That's what I'm processing here. Grab most of the kids from the drama team, kids that want to participate, and they make this video and then obviously put it out on YouTube, and it just gets worse from there. They get fake cars that are destroyed. They will get cops, firefighters, ambulance people. They're not called ambulance people. Then, after the accident, you watch the person who is drinking and driving, who end up not being hurt, barely hurt, and then you watch them get arrested. Yes, there's a whole crowd of people watching this play out. And then you watch those fellow students of yours that maybe you sit next to them in math class, maybe you have a crush on them, maybe you hate them, I don't know. And you watch them get arrested, and somebody would be like, oh my god, that's my best friend. And other of you would be like, damn, I hated that. Anyway, and then you watched everyone, they put like the blanket over the deceased, and then it just gets worse from here. And then they don't allow the people who were in the accident to come to a school for a week. And then they like stay at a hotel, they stay home, I don't know, but they're not allowed to show up for a week. So you actually feel it. You feel that your friend died, even though you saw the cameras around, but you have to feel it, okay? And then you have a Grim Reaper walking around your halls. So, if he walks past you when you're going to math, say, hey, me next? I'm just kidding. Anyway, yeah, so they take it to a whole other level, and we're gonna react to one. This was in 2022, so this year, it is 2022, right? Yes, it is. Oh my god, time irrelevant. Anyway, this is every 15 minutes, Jeffy, High School 2022. It doesn't have that many views, but the thumbnail, woo, is intense. It is really intense. So we're gonna go into it. And one more thing before we start, I am going to make fun of this, but that doesn't take away from the fact that I think it is cool that you have kids getting together to put that awareness out there, even though it's very, like, a lot. This is so intense.
Well, I don't wanna talk, stop hitting my phone, you know you gotta be quiet.
This song better not be copyrighted, I swear. Oh my god, there's smoking too. What is that? That looks not like... Is this smoking and... Bro! Smoking and drinking. Okay, the first clip of these kids, they look like they're in the school bathroom. Personally, I don't see at my school personally, which is like Euphoria, fucking literally, but I don't see kids drinking in school. There's a few. One time in freshman year, I was like, "Oh, can I have a drink?" It was like a Starbucks, and I was like, "Oh, can I have it?" She's like, "Sure." Straight tequila, bro. Straight tequila. But we were in 9th grade. No one can drive. But I don't see big groups of people smoking or drinking in the bathroom. That's more of a thing at home, after school, in a parking lot. Just yeah. I love how they're literally both drinking, like both groups, the same exact like beer. Also, it's one beer or two beers that they're sharing between them. How much is even like how much alcohol is in beer? Siri, how much alcohol is in beer? Like, oh my god, 4% or 6%? I guess if you're like an extreme lightweight, then yeah, but you're also passing a beer can, let's say, has 6% of alcohol between 4 people. You're not gonna be that drunk. Also, isn't there like a limit? Like, obviously you should not be drinking and driving, but isn't there like, if you're like 0.1 on like the breathalyzer, that you're still okay to drive, like to a certain extent? I'm gonna shut up. Bro, all I have to say, like I said, they're acting, it's the point of the awareness, but I gotta say, if kids are acting like that in the parking lot, one, there's security walking around all the time, and I'll tell you, in my school, they're a pain in my fucking ass. And if they hear this going outside, they're gonna be like, no, what is going on? In the bathroom, if y'all are walking in here, sup, they're gonna hear that. They're gonna hear, woo, like you're having a party. They're gonna hear it. They're gonna hear it, and it's not even gonna get past. You can't even walk out of the bathroom without having a teacher standing here and be like, what you doing? Okay, a little swerving. Who the fuck is this guy? This looks like their school behind. Who the hell is out here being like, you don't even look like you go to this school. You got tattoos everywhere. You look like a man and an adult. Why are you chilling out here like that?
What are you smoking? Go check on your friends. Go make sure they're good. I'm good.
Where are you smoking? Go check on your friends. Go check on your friends. Don't look at me. I'm good. I'm good. I'm chilling. Check on your friends. Damn. If someone said that to me, I'd be like, what are you doing something sus?
Delaney, are y'all good?
They don't look good. Obviously, they look like they're 10 shots in. It's not like they just sipped on 2 bottles of beers with probably like 4 to 6 alcohol percentage shared between the 3 of them. They're definitely so drunk right now. God, holy shit. Okay. This is what I meant by traumatizing. That is what I meant. His whole head is out. Now let's talk about this. So before y'all start with me, my dad got in a severe car accident. And like I said, I know this thing is a whole thing about awareness, and no, he was not drinking. But sorry, I'm like moving this, trying to get the perfect angle. My dad got in a car accident in August. He he was going up a hill, and it was like a blind hill, and he was driving his BMW going pretty fast speeds, and he couldn't stop in time as there was another accident ahead and everyone is in a complete stop. And as he made it up the hill, finally seeing his view, there was not enough time. He went completely this way from the left lane to the right and drove under a FedEx truck. He broke his neck and he has nerve damage in his arm, and he has 3 tears on the back of his shoulder, on his shoulder, and on his bicep. So let's talk logically about this, because I've had family who's gotten in drunk car accidents. I've had friends who's gotten drunk car accidents. They were not drunk. A drunk driver hit them. And my dad has gotten in a car accident. And each one, if you are literally getting this bad of injuries, there's no way you're going down a neighborhood going, they look like they were probably going 20, 35, and then this person pulls out. There's just no logical way for this all to happen. Like, I know they're trying to get the point across, but for this to be so gruesome over an accident and over a situation of them driving in that slow speeds is just not realistic. For his whole head to be bashed out is insane. For their whole truck to tip over like that is insane. That's what I meant about how traumatizing this is. The accidents are unrealistic, and like I said, it's not a $1 million budget, but that's what I'm like trying to speak on. It's not realistic when the accident happens. Like, here they're driving, sweeping a little bit, probably going, let's say 40, and then she just turns out and hits them. Obviously, she hits them right here in the middle of the car. Logically, you would be scraping the car. They try to show like a whole other type of view of it. I just want to talk about that because my dad got in a pretty gruesome accident. It was a fatal car accident. No one else was injured, just him. So for him to run into a car, I'm not going to disclose the actual speed he was going, but that was gruesome. But no one flew out of the car. Also, every video they do, someone is on top of the hood or like flown out of the car, meaning they weren't wearing seatbelts. So it's very gruesome what they're trying to do.
Going south on Euclid, it's right in front of the high school. There's 2 cars involved, and I believe some kids are also involved.
Y'all see what just happened right here? It's JJ. Hurry up, Jackie. Come on. Why were you in there? Now, do you see what you just...
Like, that is extremely gruesome for him to be in the middle. The makeup is amazing. I gotta say that. The makeup... But for him to be in the middle of the road like that, like, his head completely this, is insane and extremely unrealistic. I've had people I've seen fly out of their cars, break every bone, have road rash, but I've never seen a car accident that this person's head is so, like, messed up.
did? Jackie, are you drunk? Jackie, are you drunk?
What we did.
I told you guys if you were okay, and y'all just ignored me. What the hell is wrong with
Sorry,
y'all?
Ade.
No,
Sorry.
not sorry. I told you guys if you were okay.
We're sorry, Ade.
No, you're not sorry, Delaney. You should be the first person.
You guys made me do it. You guys said everything would be okay. You guys told me to
But you
do
were
it.
driving.
Okay, well, you can't blame your friends. You told me you're gonna be okay. I understand. I don't know if it's because I've, like, matured over the years, but, and I know that sounds like, I'm just so mature. No, but you should know, especially if you're drinking underage, what a limit is and if you are okay to drive, let alone don't ever drive when you're drunk. But to be aware of that, you don't need to have people and asking them, do you think I should drive? No, this is you mentally to be like, I don't think I'm good to drive. And the friends around you should be like, no, you're not good to drive. Call an Uber or let me take you home.
There? Yes, they are. Do you think they go to the high school there? I think so.
Oh my god, like, his brain is all over the road. That's what I'm talking about. Why is it so, like, gory? I don't even need to ask why. You're just trying to scare people not to do it. But, like, goddamn. All the kids in the back. Oh my god, so traumatizing. Honestly, it's so cool that they could get, like, cops and, like, firefighters and, like, people out there to, like, actually do something like this to make it so realistic. Like, it'd be one thing to, like, try to hire, like, kids and, like, be the firefighters. Like, this is, like, realistic. It's insane. That helicopter! That's what I said from the beginning. They will get helicopters out there. That is insane. Also, right away, when, like, I'm gonna be realistic about this shit. Right away, if people are coming to the scene, they are going to cover that body. They're gonna check for a pulse, obviously. He will not have one. And they will cover the body. They are not gonna keep this laying out. There are people gonna be around. People are gonna be trying to, like, save the people in the accident. Once, like, medics come, they are not going to keep someone out open like that. Right away, the first thing they're gonna do is check the pulse, and they always check the worst victims first, like, to make sure to rush them, take care of them, everything. So, cover him up. Stop showing the guy in the road. We've got it. We've got it. You showed like a 50 million times that his brain is all over the road. His head is all the way open. We got the point, okay? He's dead. The Grim Reaper is coming, I promise you. He obviously hit his head. He might have a concussion. He, like, you don't do a test on him. If he has blood dripping from his head, he has a concussion, or he's just in complete and utter shock because of this accident.
Let's go this way, alright? Let's go over here.
That should have been the first thing. Well, actually, it probably wouldn't have been the first thing because obviously they would have known that he was dead. But there's multiple people at the scene, so obviously one of the medics could have been like, I'm going to this person, put the blanket over this guy and then help me. But they're not keeping it out, keeping someone dead in the middle of the road for the whole cleanup thing. Like, it's not gonna be like that. Also, that's intense. I've never seen, like, I don't know this, but like if someone dies instantly in an accident, do they not like put them in the ambulance? Like they're putting him in like a car thing like that? That's like intense. Oh my god. Also, the f is going on? I'm looking at this logically. There's brains all over the road. Anyway, this is where her car is stopped. If that hit, their car would have tipped this way, right? I mean, they could have kept driving. You never know with accidents. You can't always analyze everything like that. Wait, was it the guy at the tree? No. Bro, it's the guy with the tattoos! He was even in the car. He was just standing next to the tree and like, he got hit. I mean, he could have gotten out of the way. They weren't going that fast.
Now. Stand clear.
Go ahead and press the shock button. Shock. Alright, back to compressions.
Where was the shock? I was like so prepared to see these paddles, and in my head I was like, I think I watched enough Grey's Anatomy that you should like take off the shirt. Like is there another way to shock someone? I did not know that. That's like a low-key fire, like, mugshot, though. You look rough. Like, if I saw that, I'd be like, I don't want to mess with her.
Ryan, he was on his way to school. He was just on the sidewalk. He had nothing to do with the collision, but there was a drunk driver.
Okay, he wasn't on his way to school. He was smoking in front of the school. Hey, don't worry about me. Worry about your friends. What are they doing?
By the time we got to the hospital, he was pronounced dead. I'm so sorry for your loss, and we're here for you for anything you need.
I want to see my boy.
If you are getting in your vehicle drunk, just know if you do hit someone and they do die, this is what it's going to be like to their parent, to their sister, to whoever. You know, like, it's not, oh, I just hit someone. Like, it's not that. Like, you're taking a life, and you're not just taking a life off this planet, but you're also taking that person from their parents, from their sister, from their dog, like, whatever, you know? Oh my god, he's the guy that was in the car. He was the driver. Why isn't he in jail? Bro, why isn't he in jail? Just because the other girl, just because the other girl hit them and caused the accident does not mean that that kid who was the driver, him, wasn't also drinking and driving. Okay, number one, he was also drinking and driving and putting his friends in risk. So why the hell is he here like, haha, I got out free? I'm sorry, what was that? What is he doing here? Guys, it's getting hot right now. We're in the sun for a little too long. Let's pick up the pace. I'm getting hot. Also, now I'm pissed. The other guy didn't get arrested. He was literally drinking and driving. Okay, he didn't cause the accident, but he still should be charged for drinking and driving and putting his friends in risk. Am I stupid? Is that not how it works?
Your Honor, we ask that you follow the probation officer's recommendation and send this minor to adult court to be treated as an adult. And
Oh, damn. Yeah, I'll give a fuck about this kid.
I just want to remind the court that the minor, at the time of this incident, was already on probation for a DUI.
No way. You know what's crazy is that people who cause like drinking and driving accidents do already have a DUI. Like, and you didn't learn the first time?
I feel that because of your conduct in this case and the fact that you knew how dangerous it was to drink and drive, that this is an appropriate decision of this court. I'll ask that time to have the bailiff remove the youth from the courtroom at this time.
Don't drink and drive, guys. And if it's not for your sake, it's for the other people in this world, you know? But that is the video. I wanted to touch on this because someone on the internet reminded me about this, and I was like, oh my gosh. A core memory I had no memory of. A core memory I didn't remember I had. My next video won't be as dark as this, so I'm gonna cross this out because these thumbnails are very, like, scarring. They're very scarring. But yes, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed to a certain extent, because this is kind of not a video that you're like, this is so funny. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Love you all.